Okay, so I thought I would do something fun today. And as you can tell, I'm a big New Kids on the Block fan, also referred to as Blockhead. But I have kept like a lot of stuff from my childhood that I bought of theirs, which they had everything out back in the 80s, early 90s. So today I pulled out an old novel they used to write. They were little fiction books about the guys. I haven't read these since I was probably in junior high or elementary school. But this one, I thought, oh, I'll just read it for fun. So this one is called Block Party, which ironically, they have a song called Block Party now. They didn't at the time, but not too odd to think they'd have that considering their name. But in each book, there would be a bookmark in the center. And obviously, I was shocked to find mine was still in the book. And here's what it looked like. It said, "Reading is the right stuff." Yes, it is. And it had the guys almost looking like they're all reading a book, except for Joey's making a funny face. But anyway, I read this book and I could not believe how many interesting things I found out in it. It said on the back that it was about them helping a girl stop drinking or something. That really didn't happen until the very end of the book. But interesting thing is, they mentioned the New Kids' actual siblings in the book. Like, Danny has a brother named Brett. He was a character in the book. Sharon and Allison Knight, who are sisters of Jonathan and Jordan, were mentioned in the book. And Sharon was even mentioned as making t-shirts and selling t-shirts. She now has a business called Sparkle by Night, where she sells t-shirts, NKOTB, and other type of t-shirts. She makes them. Mr. McIntyre, Joey's dad, was mentioned. He was kind of helping him get from place to place without being recognized by all the fans. They rode in a lobster truck with a giant lobster on the top. But he was known as Mr. McIntyre. They did not call him Tom or anything like that. It was Mr. McIntyre. And and this is a true fact, Joey's mom always wanted him to be referred to as Joseph. Not Joe, not Joey, Joseph. But all the fans always called him Joe or Joey. Back then it was mainly Joe, but now it is Joey. But in the book, somebody's introducing all the band members to somebody, and they're saying, "This is Joe," and he goes, "No, it's Joseph. My name is Joseph." So I thought, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if his mom was part of making this book. They mentioned Tracy Wahlberg. I can't remember who else they mentioned, but and they even mentioned Nico, John's dog, who is a Chinese Shar-Pei dog. And I actually got a Shar-Pei dog because I thought Nico was so cute. They're the wrinkly dogs, and I didn't realize how sick they get. They are prone to so many things with, skin allergies, because their skin is all wrinkly. So they have so many allergies. They get skin infections, and their ears are folded over. So they get lots of ear infections. Our dog had ear infections all the time. And guess what? In this book, Nico has an ear infection. What? I even wrote down notes because it started getting so crazy. I was like, how can this all, be happening? They're calling into some radio station or something, and the guys are saying when they'd get married. And Jordan says, "I'll get married like June 1st, 1999. Well, he didn't. But, and none of the guys got married in that exact date. But Donnie did get married in 1999. And Joey goes, "Oh, I'm not going to get married for 20 or 30 years. And this book was made in 1991. And he actually got married in 2003. So that's after the 20 mark, but before the 30 mark. So yeah, Joey, that was true. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, and I thought this was funny. Joe was like, "I'll get a picture for you. I'm going to use my pocket camera." Let's see. T-shirts. Oh, and John is talking about his favorite TV shows, and it was called This Old House. I'm like, that sounds exactly like something he would watch, or you know, even the show he makes now, all his renovation and the farmhouse show, everything. And I think he even says something about buying houses, but I didn't write down everything. So, but yeah, that's, and okay. So anyway, it was the whole, and it was kind of like a mystery. It was like a thriller. Someone was impersonating the New Kids and ordering all sorts of stuff. Like someone said they were Joey, and they ordered all sorts of stuff from this deli, but Joey didn't do that. And then the deli was like, well, you owe us $100. And then someone ordered a whole bunch of Sharon's t-shirts, and it wasn't them that ordered it. So then what else? Brett Wood, he supposed a fake Brett Wood called up and said, I want a whole bunch of records from this record shop. So they gave them to this guy, and they were all heavy metal records. But they weren't, it was not Brett, it was not Sharon, it was not any of the New Kids ordering this stuff. So New Kids decided, we're going to go on the hunt and see who is impersonating us, and we're going to find out. That is what this whole book is about. It's really not about getting this girl off of alcohol and stuff. I'm going to probably ruin the book for you. But no one else probably still owns this book. But at the very end, this girl that's trying to help them figure out what's going on, who you kind of think in the book, she's probably the culprit, you know, but she's not. But she does have a drinking problem. And at the very end, she's trying to help Jordan get away from all the fans because they're all chasing him. And she's driving and she's drunk, so she slams into a telephone pole, and Jordan is unconscious. They're not sure if he's going to make it. And they're in the hospital. She's fine. And of course, he ends up being okay. He can't perform with the New Kids at their concert that night, but he is okay. And she admits that she was drinking to Donnie and Joe, I think it was. But they say, as long as you agree to get help, we won't tell anybody that you have this drinking problem. But anyway, that's what this book is about. It goes like that much into the drinking part. But it's all about this mystery of who is impersonating them. And the whole time I'm thinking, why the heck are you delivering all these sandwiches before getting the money? Why are you giving these t-shirts to someone without getting the money? Why are you giving away all these free records? I mean, if it was one record or something and they said, oh, charge it to the account, okay. But you have no confirmation. You don't call to confirm this stuff. Okay, we're just giving this stuff away. And then you're like, I need my money. But anyway, this was a cute book. I actually have a few more of them I might read just for fun. But in the back, it even has what they used to do like in the 80s and 90s. And I think they still do. Give you places if you're an alcoholic or you're having problem with drugs, you can call any of these places to receive help. And it gives an ad for future novels. And it says one was going to come out every month. I think I only have like 5 of these, so I'm not sure if it ended after 5, or I might have to go on an eBay hunt to see how many I can find. But yeah, this was a fun, quick read. It was like 130 pages, you know, just like kind of like your average junior high book. But anyway, this was so cute, and I found it so funny that the actual family members were characters in the book. And I wonder if they had to get permission to use their names or anything, or what. You know, I might just have to see if I can talk to them on Facebook or something to find out, because now I'm really curious. But anyway, if you have these still, just give them a quick read. They're kind of fun. Bye.